Put mute. Hello. Sound zero करा. Okay, let us start. No issues. Let me share my screen. Hope everyone can able to see my screen, right? So today is the part of conditional statement only. Next step. Next step. So till now we did simple statement, right? So then if else, then else if later. So today we are going to make it little more complex, right? So the nested if else. Inside if you can have if, right? So there are multiple conditions. For example, one student will get passed when he's getting more than 35 marks in all. So when he will get first class. 60, right?
60%.
First class is 60. So it's not one condition, two condition. First, he need to get pass, right? So without, for example, he's having even 70%. If one subject is having less than 35, what is the meaning of it? It's fail. He's not first class, right? Understood? So first condition should be you should pass. Then first class. Otherwise, internal condition fail, right? So primary condition is all subjects should be greater than 35. That's the primary thing. Then, so this type of conditions, when you are having top condition, inside if you are having another condition, inside if you are having another condition, it's called nested if, right? Inside if. Even in else also you can have if statement. We'll see, I will give you one program. It's a very beautiful program. I like this program because it will cover all the possibilities of if, all the possibilities. It will have simple if, it will have if else ladder, if else, and then it is having nested if else also. Let's try with one condition first, then I will go in deeper. Okay. So everyone can able to see my screen, right? So now just deleting. Okay. Now we'll take two subjects or three subjects. Okay. Int M1, int M2. M1, M2 is marks. Just think like that. Okay. So he's having three subjects. Okay. Okay. So you can see, like, even a mistake, I will get the red color. Right. So small mistakes, it will not allow you to do. So M1, M2, M3. Pass marks also I will create. Just try to copy my style, how I am writing pass marks, right? So you can see I created with small letter and EM capital, right? So try to copy whatever I am doing as of now. I will tell you the rules also later. Once I am completing little in between, I will add some rules also. Okay. So just understand how I am doing. Just try to copy it. Okay. So pass marks is 30. Okay. So now I want to check whether he's passed or failed. What I need to do? Let's add some more things also into total marks of what I need to do for total marks. What I need to do for total marks? M1 M2 plus M3. What I need to do for average marks? Percentage. So you're good, but you're wrong. Why I'm saying is you should use existing variable, right? So when I'm saying percentage, right, I can use total by 3. Yes or no? Right?
Yes,
Already I'm
yes.
having calculation. Why I'm repeating it? M1 plus M2 by 3 by 3. Not required, right? So I will use just total by 3. What if I want to make a decimal points? What I need to do? I want decimal points also. I need to make it float. That it will work. It will not work because we are using integer calculation. What we need to do? We need to add typecast. Here I will add float. Okay, I'm forcefully converting integer to float. Okay. So now I'm having decimal points. So now I want to check whether this guy is passed or failed. How I can do? What is the condition I need to write? If pass marks we will use first, we'll go with marks. Okay, M1 greater than pass marks. We are having variable, right? Use variable as much as you can. Use the variable because it's readable. 35 means some person is saying he don't know whether what is the meaning of pass marks. 35, right? So if he is seeing that variable name, he understands pass marks, right? So we can able to understand the code. Okay, and M2 greater than. He should be passed in all subjects. N means all subjects he should get passed. And M3 greater than or equal to. Oh yeah, good catch. These are the slight differences we need to identify. Okay, even small mistake will make you hell. You cannot able to identify small mistakes. Big mistakes at least it will appear, right? Small mistakes they will kill. Okay, now what I need to write? I will say like sys out passed in all subjects, right? Yes or no? What about else? What I need to write in else? He is not passed then failed. So failed in how many subjects? Huh?
Sorry.
Failed in 3 subjects. One subject for the so failed in 1 or more subjects. We don't know whether he is failed in 1 or more subject. We'll analyze it. Okay. Sys out. You say involve. So just have communication. Don't be silent. Okay. Communication is important than Java. I'm stressing it. Okay. So our purpose is not only Java. You should be learn Java, right? Even if you are learning Java, if you are not able to express, you cannot able to do, right? If you can learn communication, even not Java, you can do something else, right? You'll be having something with you, right? So now it's like I will tell you in if you are going for a war, right? So you'll be having 2 things. One is sword and one is क्या बोलते हैं safety रखते ना shield, right? You'll be having sword and shield, right? Shield is your communication, right? If you can able to protect yourself, then you can attack. Yes or no? So shield is communication and sword is your Java. Okay. So primarily you need to very strong on defense, right? So first you need to understand what people are saying, then only you can proceed. So more involved. Okay. Anytime you can disturb me, sir, I didn't understand. You repeat. Right. So if you're not saying, then what is the usage of coming here, right? So now what I'm doing, fail in 1 or more subjects. Now let's try to run it. Okay. We'll see whether it's working properly or not. Right click, run as Java application. So fail in, passed in all subjects. So we are good, right? So now let me ask you one question. If I want to know whether He's failed in which subject? For example, if I'm failing here. Okay. I want to know which subject he got failed, where I need to write a code. I want to know which subject he failed. Understood? Just think and tell me, you are having from 17 to line number 21. Here you can see 17 to line number 21, where I need to write a code to identify whether he failed in which subject.
Else.
In else part, very good. In else part, why? He failed. Then only I need to check which subject he failed. The one person is coming, sir, I passed. So which subject you failed? Does it make sense? Right? It should not go in if conditions. It should go in else condition because he failed. Now, for example, your friend is coming and saying like, I'm having arrears. I failed. So you say like which subject you failed, right? So 2 subjects, 3 subjects. 1 subject also can be possible. All subjects can be possible, or 1 or 2, right? So for that, what I will do is I need to write a condition in failed place. So here I need to write a condition whether that student got failed or passed, right? So now he is failed only, right? This condition is for fail. This condition is for this particular condition is for pass.
Pass.
So if is for pass, else is for fail.
Fail.
Now in fail, which condition, which subject he failed, I need to identify. Oh, what code I need to write? Any idea? He can be fail in 1 subject or more subjects, right? So which subject he got failed? How I know? What I need to do here? You are getting my question?
Less than or equal to we can use.
If, where, what we need to write? Again, I need to write if condition, right? In fail. So fail, which subject fail? So I will write another thing, another variable here, int pass marks equal to 35. Okay. So now I will write int m1 less than not equal to. Equal to will not come. Why? Less than 35 only fail. If it's 35 means what? Pass, right? So pass marks. Then I'm having 2 pass marks. Huh? This one is wrong spelling. Pass marks then is out. Fail in M1. Because M1, I'm comparing only M1. Right? So now I cannot use else if here because he can fail in 1 subject, he can fail in multiple subjects. Any subject, if he's like getting less than 35 means what? Fail. So what I will do here is I will write fail in M1. Again, I will copy paste 3 times and I will write M2 less than M2 means fail in M2. Right? Again, M3 means fail in M. So why it is individual? Because he can fail in any subject, right? Yes or no? So all 3 also he can fail. That's why I'm using here simple if. This part is simple if. Why? If it's fail, I will show. If he's not fail, why I will show? No need to show the subject, right? So simple if will do only if the condition is true. Yes, ma.
Why you won't write if else?
Where?
If else.
Where?
if के प्लेस में if else काहे को लिखते नहीं?
Yeah.
अब 3 states में
Where? Which
Oh.
line number?
now you marked ना sir.
Yeah, here, right? So
if
for example,
statement. Yeah.
so why I written only if? The question is why I written only if, right? So the question is, ma, you need to speak in English only, okay? If M1 is less than pass marks, right? He failed in M1. right? So again, if I'm writing else pass, there is no meaning of it, right? So I'm asking how many subjects you fail. Then I will say like I passed in maths, I passed in science, I passed in social, I failed in. There is no meaning. I know I'm asking which subject you failed, right? So only I will print fail subjects. I don't worry about the pass subjects because if I'm saying fail in one subject means what? I passed in. I passed in all other subjects. I failed in only one subject, right? So I don't need to tell else condition here. If you want to write, you can write, but it is not. It doesn't make sense, right? Right. So that's why I'm not writing else. Got it?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So if you want to write, you can write, but it doesn't make sense, right? Which one is not
Okay.
white? If I'm saying, you can say something, right? So this one is white, this one is not white. No need to tell that particular part. Okay. Now we are having condition fail. In fail, we are having which subject he got fail. Fail. So now another interesting thing question will come. Okay. So I'm telling you, consider like he passed. Let me run this. Let's see how the things are working. I will do the debug. Okay, you can understand how the debug is working. Okay. So I've just double click it here. Why? I'm adding breakpoint. So you don't tried right yesterday debug, right? Please practice it. If you're not practicing it, you'll face the challenges. Okay. So challenge for fraud-based companies. Okay. So now I'm saying int m1 is equal to 45. Right. So running debug as Java application. Now see how the flow is happening. Okay. I'm switching it. Green light come. Right. So I'm waiting for first line. So I'm just using F6. Okay. M1, you can see in right side, M1 is 45. Okay. M2 is, so all the things are coming. Now I'm coming here. What is the total marks? 129. What is the percentage? 43.0. Okay. So now I'm going to which condition it will go? It will not go to first condition because he's having less than 35 in a M. So now I'm going to else condition. It skipped first condition. So it came to fail condition. Again, in fail condition, it will check each subject of marks, right? So now I'm going F6. So it's coming. M1 is less than pass marks. Is it? M1 is less than pass marks. No. So it will skip this condition. It will not go inside. Now, M2 is less than pass marks. Yes. Then it will print fail in M2. Right? Then he is less than pass marks in M3. No. So he passed. So it will get skipped. Right? So now you can see the result failed in one or more subject, failed in M2. So it makes sense, right? You can understand now. Pass is not coming. Only which subject he failed is coming. Okay. So hope you understand now. Right? So now let's move to next step. Now he passed. Consider like failed, we are printing which subject he got failed. So we are good. So fail conditions we covered. Now pass. Pass means whether he is a distinction, first class, second class, how I can know? How I can know? For example, I will add him some good marks. Okay. So I will add him 90%. Okay. So now he is passed. Right. So now I want to know whether he is a first class, second class, or third class. How I can do that? Where I need to write? (17 to 34). Which line I should write? Fail condition, we are writing in fail. Pass condition, we need to write in pass. Right? So where is the pass? Which line number is the pass? Line number
18.
18. Right? So if passed in all subjects, that spot is a pass. This area is for pass marks, right? pass. This condition, right? So from here we can see it's a pass. In else we can see fail. This one, this particular part is for pass, and this one is for fail. Right? So now in pass condition, I need to check whether he is first class, second class, or third class, right? Only if he's pass only, I can say like he's first class, right? If he's failed, I don't need to worry. Even he's having 100%, I don't need to worry, right? So it's not possible. So now let's move. What I need to do here to write whether he's first class or second class or third class. What I need to do. If YM1 exactly percentage. You're already having percentage, right? You know he's passed, and you don't need to check again pass fail, right? So what I need to do? I need to write percentage greater than 75. I will write this out. Pause in distinction. Right? Now I need to write simple if or if else. Simple if.
Else.
I will write simple if, then it's a problem. I will tell you how. Then I am writing 60. Right? First class. Right? Then again, if I'm writing right 50. Second. Right? If I'm writing like this, you know what will happen?
Please change the percentage in third, sir. Third class.
Okay. Okay. So what will be the problem if I'm writing like this? Let me run the code. What's happening? All are coming, right? So if one person is greater than 70 means he is greater than 35 also. Yes or no? Yes or no? So here the logic is wrong. You cannot use simple if. If he is first class, you no need to compare with second class. First class person is second class also, third class also, right? He's having more than that marks. Yes or no? Yes or no? So
Yes, sir.
what we need to do here? We need to use else ladder, right? So here what I will do? Again, I will write else if. Here I will write else if. Here I will just write else. Why? I no need to consider third class. Anyhow, he's pass, but we don't know marks. No need to worry about it, right? Less than 50 means less than what? He's third class. Anyhow, he's passed. Less than 50 means what? Third class. We no need to check the condition. He's greater than 35. Why? He's passed. He don't have 50% also. Then he's a third class. Now, if I'm running it, you can see. Pause it. First class. Right? Now let's understand this. Okay. So this program I like. Why? It is having almost all the things. You can see like this one is a simple if. Right? So this one is if else. Right? Then we will be having else if ladder. Then we'll be having nested if. Inside if is. Right? Inside else we are having if. All the things will be, if you can able to understand this program, you are good in conditional statement. Okay. So now let's see what is the logic. Okay. First, what we are doing, we are taking subject marks. right? 3 subjects. Then we are taking what is the pass marks, right? Then what we are doing? We are taking total and percentage calculation. What we are doing? Total and percentage calculation. Then what we are doing? We are just checking
Past.
whether he's passed or failed. First, forget about other thing. Just pass or fail. If grade all the subject is having greater than 35, pass. If any subject is getting fail. So if else we return. Then what we did? If he's failed, which subject he got failed? What we did? We checking individual subjects, whether M1 is false, M2 is false, or M3 is false, any one subject is passed or not. Individually we checking by using simple if. Then we understand like some subject he passed, some subject he failed. Right? We did that. Then what we did? If he's passed, he's the first class, second class, third class. Right? So first class is if is greater than 75% distinction, else if. Why else if? Because we cannot write a condition like if you are writing greater than 65, greater than simple if, what will happen? We are printing first class, second class, third class, everything we are printing. That's not required there, right? So we are identifying. So any questions still here? So anyone is facing difficult to understand this code? See how the project will become simple things. If you're slowly adding, you can create a project, right? So it's not like initially we had just 3 subjects, right? Then we added if else condition, simple if else condition. Then simple things we are adding and it become a big project now, right? So it's doing all the things which normally the application will do for identifying the results. Is that right? So even we are identifying for percentage, top, which subject he got failed, everything is there. Okay. So any questions?
So now we can run the total program.
Yes.
Can you please?
Right? Origin all subjects. If you want to fail him in 3 subjects, for example, I want to M1 fail, right? M3 failed. 2 subjects I'm failing, right? So now
Yes.
what I need to print? Fail in 1 or more subject and then fail in M1, fail in M3. Right? So whatever the input I'm giving, based on that it will behave.
Okay. Thank you.
Now let me add question to you. Okay. So now I want to add something to this. 2 things. One is if he is in failed, this subject he failed, we are printing. I want to print the marks also for that particular subject. For example, failed in M1 because of 6 marks. How you can do that? Failed in M1. I want to print the marks also because of 6 marks. How I can do that? Think and tell me.
Failed in M1 equal to 4, sir.
Sorry. Failed
In
in M1.
32, failed in M1 equal to 4.
M1 equal to 4.
Yes.
You will write everything. If I'm changing this again, I will do that. What? Yeah. Huh? Very good. Plus, I need to add marks. Right? M1. Here I will write plus M2. Right? Wherever he is failing, we are printing the marks also. Right? You are near, but you missed.
Okay.
But you are trying very good. Right? So we are near. Now, if I'm running, you can see what marks he failed also, right? So failed in M1, 4, failed in M3, 6 marks. So understood? Any questions? Now let me write this code again. Now you guide me how I need to write, okay? So I'm deleting this code. Empty. Right? So tell me what I need to write first. M1 is equal to marks. Okay. Into is equal to marks. Right. Then into
Total.
then
Total marks.
into total marks. Very good. See how I'm writing T small, M capital. Just how I'm copying, just try to do that. Okay. Total marks, how much?
M1 plus M2 plus M3.
1 plus M2 plus M3.
M3.
Very good. Then
Make percentage.
into
Percentage. Total by 3. Total marks by 3.
total marks by
3.
3. Right? So is it correct? We will
So we
convert
have
it to float, right?
Float.
Because we mean decimals. So I will need to add here also. Why? Because
Decimal.
we are using integer calculation, it will give return. Always dot zero will come. You see that what we did? We can force it to convert it to decimal. Then if
M1 less than or equal to pass marks.
M1 less than or equal to pass marks,
Sorry,
greater
greater
than,
than. Greater than. Sorry.
pass.
okay, equal to, what happened? Equal to pass marks. Yeah. Greater than or equal to pass marks. And so reverse also we can do. It's not like we need to write first place pass marks only. How we can reverse is we can reverse as you said, like less than pass marks. Instead of and we need to write R. Right? Reverse. For example, now I'm not checking first pass. I am checking fail. In that case, how I will write? I will write M2 is less than pass mark. Like this, I can add R. But normally I will go with this. So I don't want to confuse you. So I will go with greater than or equal to pass marks and M2 greater than or equal to pass marks and M3 greater than or equal to pass marks. Then this out. Paused in.
All subjects.
Right? Then
Else.
else. This out. Failed in.
One or more subject.
One
One or more subjects.
more subject. This one is simple thing, right? So now I want to add which subject he failed. So what I need to do? Line number 17. So instead of 17, we'll go with 19, right? So what I need to do?
If
Simple if, right? If we are excellent here. Huh? If
M1 less than.
M1 less than pass marks.
marks.
Why you stuck this out? Failed in
M1.
M1.
M1, right? So I'm adding marks also out of 35.
45.
You got
45. Oh, sorry.
45, no, M1. Right? 35 I written because it's common, so I written. Otherwise, we can add subject also. That's not a problem. Okay. So same thing for other things, right? So I will duplicate it. Copy, paste. M2. M2. M2, right? M3. 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 So now we are good with the failed, right? So now I want to check whether he is a first class, second class, or third class. What do I need to do? Which line number?
15.
Line number 15. Very good. So line number 15 to 17, right? So I can use 17. Okay. So now what I need to write? If
Fifth.
percentage greater than or equal to 75, then is how
Distinction.
distinction with, I will write percentage also. With percentage, I will write here percentage also if I want to print percentage, right? So else if greater than or equal to 60, is out
First class.
first class.
With percentage.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, ma.
Why we are writing in that part? Can we make it 33 line?
Line number 33. Yeah.
In that part, we can make it that distinction or the first class or the second class.
So if
We
he is
can write in
failed,
this.
how he will first class, second class, third class? Right? This part is for failed, right?
Yes.
So if he is failed, you will say him first class failure. No, right?
Okay.
So fail is failed. Even though he's getting 90% also, he failed. Right? So that's why I'm not writing here. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
Got it, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
But I'm happy that you are asking questions. See, if you're not understanding, there is nothing, right? You can ask. Good that today I feel like very comfortable. You people are asking questions, right? Don't feel like silly questions or something. Your process of creating your thinking, right? So now you are able to understand why I'm not writing like this, right? So now when you're discussing, suddenly it's blow up, right? Yeah, yeah. So you'll never forget. It will be permanent. If you're having questions, if you remain silent, after half an hour, you'll forget. Right? But if you're thinking, start thinking, right? So that will make you. So there is a very good C book was there initially. What he's saying, the book name is Thinking in C. The name itself, Thinking in C. Why he's writing is you are not bored. I will tell you, normally I will use this example everywhere. Like everyone can write. Everyone, right? So who is having basic education, he can able to write. Everyone become poet, right? Thinking is different. Even though you are not able to write, you can become poet, right? So here also, everyone can write a Java code, but everyone cannot become Java programmer. Right? Here they will pay us for thinking only. So I will give another story is there. You might have heard about it. Like one ship was there, right? So very big ship. He got stuck. It's not moving or starting. So they will ask people to repair it. So all the experts will come. They cannot able to repair it. Okay. So finally, they will ask very bold, experienced guy. They will call him. They will ask him to repair. He will monitor sometime. Then he will say like he will use the hatoda, hammer. He will take it and he will eat in one place. But then the engine will start. Then he will write a bill, $1,000. Then these people, he had not done anything, right? So he's just getting started. Why I should pay $1,000, right? So they will plan. We'll ask him in breakdown structure. What you did, give the details, right? We will pay you money. You understand, right? So he need to explain what the steps he did to make it run. So we can reduce the price. That's what they plan. He will say $1 for hitting, $99 for $999 for where to hit, right? So hundreds of people are coming. They cannot able to identify how to fix it. But the way he's thinking, only for thinking he's charging how much? $999. For hitting, $1. Right? Anyone can hit, but where to hit? Right? Where to hammer? Right? No one knows. So similarly, programmer will get more money than typewriters. Right? 10 times more than typewriters. The person who is typing, right? So why the difference? You know how much code will write daily? Just think of it. Senior people will write less code than juniors. You know that, right? Hardly will write 5 lines of code per day. Sometimes 1 line of code per day. And our salary, senior salary is triple than junior salary. Why? It's not because of typing. I write 1,000 lines of code. There is no use, right? So 1 line, where to hammer it, right? So it is because we know how to think. You know, architects, you know the role of architects, right? Heard about it? Software architect, technical architects, technical managers, right? They will not write a single code. They'll just say, you fix it, you add one variable here and you add one condition here. That's it. They will say that part only. Because of that, they will get 10 times more than the developers. They know how to design it. They don't know how to write a code. They don't know how to design it. Right? So the other things I'm not going very deeper, but what I'm saying is we will get paid because of thinking, not because of typing. Okay, just try to think wrong or right. Okay, start it. You will understand where the problem is coming. We can fix it. Right. So now here in this condition, you can see like all the code is getting written. So else if I'm adding 60%, then I will add another if else condition. Right. So then here, this one is second class, right? Then I will add another if else. Now I need just else. Why? There is no less than condition, right? So I will just write so now our code is, so to format it, you can select Control A, Control Shift F. It will format the code. It will organize the code. Okay. So now you can see our code is ready to run, right?
Sir,
Yes, ma'am.
in 21% is greater than or equal to 50. Second class.
Oh, okay. Good catch. Okay. So now let's run it. Now, right? If someone can able to catch some issue here, age, right? Second class with the percentage 54 point. We are getting decimal points also. If we don't want decimal point, just remove this. That's it. So it will come as .0. So any questions?
No, sir.
So clear? So I want everyone to see this code and understand this. Okay. So try to write this program at least 2-3 times without saying. Okay. First understand this. What is the purpose? Write your own. Instead of M1, M2, M3, you add subject names. Science, social, maths, something. And add 5 subjects and try to write a code. Okay. Enhance it. You can, whatever you can do, you can enhance it. Okay. So to save the time, I write M1, M2, M3, but you can have subjects also. First class? What you're saying? Now it's showing error. Second class with percentage 54. First marks if you want first marks. So see here he's having less marks, right? So increase the marks. For example, you can increase 80, right? So his marks are more now, right? Then right. So you need to change this part only. Only variables you need to change. Don't change the conditions. So pass marks you should not change, right? Percentage you should calculate it. Total marks should be calculated. Only the things which you can change is marks only. Play with these marks. If you want to reduce marks, if you want to fail him, what we need to do? Reduce less than 35. This one is conclusion for conditional statements. If you are able to do this, we are good with the conditional statement. So tomorrow onwards, we can go with the on Monday. Monday we'll go with the for loops. But I want you to expert till April. You should feel comfortable with condition. Whatever you want, you can try. Okay. Any questions?
When we ran the code, why it was printing 67?
Sorry, ma?
When we ran the code, why it was printing 67?
Yeah.
I
So
didn't
you want
get
to debug this, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So debug point, double click, blue line, run as, instead of run as, I need to run debug as switch, right? So now function F6. So F6 is, yeah. So M1, 80, M2, 56, M3, 67, pass marks, 35%, total marks, 203, percentage, 67. Now all the subject greater than pass marks. Coming inside, pass the subjects, all the subjects, right? So greater than 75? No, because his percentage of marks is 67 only. So it will go to next step, right? Here, greater than 60? Yes. So it will go inside first class with percentage, getting printed, then that's it. Come out. Because we are in pass conditions, it will run this part only. Got it?
Got it.
So no questions? Feel free to ask any question. And I saw like till 7:15, I can see like only 15 to 20 people. So I strongly recommend, because I will not share always videos. Okay. So initial 2 weeks, people are getting added and removed, right? So some people will get interested. They will join. Some people will feel like difficult. They will go. So that's why I'm sharing the videos. Future, I'm not going to share it. Okay. So he is available. Even I'm coming late. He is available at least 7:15. We'll exactly start at 7:15. Okay. So if you're not able to, if you're on journey or if you're reaching here, still, I would suggest you to connect. Okay. So don't miss a single part. Consider like you forget you are not part of extra day class. So are you able to understand today anything? Very difficult, right? So don't miss any class. If you are missing also, try to. I will try to send the video a little sooner now. So for this week and next week I will send. So just uh, listen the video and come to class. Okay. So any questions? No class.